And we're back, everybody.
There we go. Now we're back. I missed the unmuting you, so I kind of unmuted you about halfway through. Yeah, about
Well,
halfway
we're
through you,
back,
and we're back.
everybody. Live.
Yeah, we're back now. Live,
Am I still
everyone.
from space?
Not yet. Right now you're from Will Smith.
Damn.
Um, anyways, yeah, getting to space though. Um, we're in the fun section now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're in section 2 now. Right now, you're just looking at the outline for what we have ready. This is all just the section 1 articles, so
So is
I'm
this
not
all this-
spoiling anything. So, section 2, as usual, is the more odd of the articles that we get. It's the Uh, it's the stupid, batshit insane, the colorful articles.
Yes. It's basically the one when you go, "World, why are you so crazy?"
Yeah, it's the well, to put it in the words of anyone who's actually ever seen their show, it's the "what the fuck is wrong with you" part.
Yeah. I was trying to avoid physically saying it,
Oh, it's what the
but
fuck
I
is
have
wrong
no
with
idea,
you.
'cause I have no idea.
It's what
No,
the fuck is
everybody
wrong
knows
with
what it
you.
is. Yeah, everyone, if you haven't seen that show, it's literally is called "What the fuck is wrong with you," or WT
WTFIWWY.
And it's featuring Nash. So basically, if it doesn't say starring Nash, it's fake. The live ones are the best, really.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
It's basically the same setup as we have now.
Except less pretty, actually. I'm not saying that to be conceited or anything. I just rather like my setup a little bit more than I
Well,
do
it's all
like
personal
Nash's.
taste. It's not really being
Yeah, it's just
negative
me.
to anybody else.
Yeah,
I have it how I like it. End of story.
exactly. We all have it how we want it. All right,
Let's descend, shall we?
let's descend into the madness that is the
Shall I click it now?
depths of the internet. Yeah, so you can click the top tiny URL link. This this is a spray that will get you instantaneously drunk for a few seconds. This may explain some of the stories that we are about to witness. That's the only reason I bring it up, just as a kind of
You know, with it being that size, what if you were about to go on a date and accidentally mistook it for your breath freshener?
oh god. I meant to
So
put on my perfume, but I got drunk off my ass.
It's like instead of yeah, it's
I want this. I don't even care, but I want this.
yeah, Joe can use this, and it'll be like just the daily morning spray, rather than just deodorant. It's
It apparently gets you drunk for a few seconds with no after effects. So, all of the drunk without any of the hangover.
yeah. I'm guessing about one liver spot per shot.
Yeah. Each dose will give you only 0.075 milliliters of alcohol, but David Edwards claims that thanks to the way the specially designed spray mechanism pulverizes the liquid into your mouth, the effect is full and instantaneous.
It's because it makes you inhale it rather than drink it.
Pretty much. Once it disappears, however, you will not have a headache. In fact, you can pass any alcohol test after using it.
You know what? Cops are going to start sort of just carrying this around, and then basically when someone's just being a dick, drunk or not, they're basically going to go, so like, oh sorry, yeah, I had it to the wrong setting. It's just basically just go, spray the guy in the mouth, then do it again.
You know, I'm not actually doubtful now. This is not the first device that Edwards has created. Originally, he invented Whiff, another spray that allowed the user to fully taste different flavors like chocolate or coffee, without having to eat or drink. This is actually a product available on ThinkGeek. They sold it as it's essentially this. It's just a. It's kind of like
Ah,
yeah, it's just chocolate that you
it's
spray in your mouth.
rather than licking the wallpaper, you spray it in your mouth.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about whiff or waff or whatever, but it is actually available.
You're
And
gonna have to get some somehow, and basically it will star in the next news segment or something, like a Turbo's Tries.
oh god, this spray is available for $26. It is on a French website, however. So you will either have to learn how to read French or learn how to use Google Translate. So good luck with figuring out in 5 seconds how to work the internet.
Okay, well, Google Translate is basically on by default when you load most things into
Exactly. So again, I only bring this one up because it might be an explanation for some of these things.
Oh no, don't get Ombre to get it. Ombre's too sweet.
I
Don't
wouldn't
need a
know.
drunk spray.
Now we're on to the next one. A little bit less
Sane.
yeah. We'll put it that way. This is if you remember last week, if you were here last week, we had a story about someone who was caught by the police.
Oh, I think this was actually on What the Fuck Is Wrong With You?
No, actually, yeah, it might have been. I can't remember. We had someone who was caught by the police because of his Facebook posts and his Facebook photos. I don't know
Yeah.
how, but this has apparently become a running theme. This is the second time out of 3 episodes that we've had someone caught because of their Facebook photos. Remember, people, stupid people should not be on the internet. They are.
Yeah.
They most definitely are. But they shouldn't be.
You know, I'm gonna have to play the role of terror here. If you're gonna be a criminal, don't post anything on the internet. Full stop. If you want to be a criminal, don't post anything on the internet. Even if it's just for your personal social life. You're gonna go down the criminal road, you want no record of you on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
How to be a better criminal.
Jovan Cummings, 24, and his girlfriend Nicole Catherine Eaton,
That
22.
name.
Yeah, that name. Both of those names, really. Cummings and Eaton were arrested for allegedly robbing a Dollar General in March of $3,000 after assaulting one store employee and binding him with duct tape.
I can just think this freaking ghetto rat fucking mentality. I'm coming. She's eating. It's match made in heaven.
Oh, Christ. We're starting off on the right foot. A check of photos on Cummings' Facebook page showed him holding a wad of cash and also wearing what police said was the exact same hat as the store robber. There was also a video of him brandishing a handgun like the one used in the robbery, the newspaper says. So, not only did this guy have pictures, he had video!
We got video.
This is even
Oh,
stupider!
I know. This is ridiculous because basically, again, it's the internet.
It's forever!
The internet is forever. Now it's played on stealing.
Uh-huh, I know. I
Well,
feel
no,
horrible
no,
for it,
no,
but...
no, we're paying homage
Mhm.
to basically the inspiration behind Section 2, I'm guessing.
Yes. It's
Yeah,
it's
okay,
entirely the inspiration.
Dude, Facebook is forever.
Well, technically, Ian, they did record the crime itself. Just it wasn't Jovan Cummings. It was the surveillance video that had robbers who looked exactly like Cummings and Eaton.
You know what?
And,
I reckon Zella's got it right on the nail on the head, but with one option left out. He came home. He was so pleased with himself that he sort of went on Xbox and started going, "Yo, bitch, look what I just did. I went and I robbed this place," and then all these little 15-year-old kids are just going, "No, you freaking did. No, nigga, you ain't done shit." It's like, okay, I'll get video.
Nigga, I got video!
Look at all this money. This is what I just stole. This is the pistol I used.
No offense, but you sound so white.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, of course it is. I'm a white guy doing a very, very
Exactly.
forced impression.
I'm not gonna say I sound any less white, but I'm at least Mexican. I don't have an excuse for sounding white at all. Oh. And now we're just going into the straight up depressing after this. Well,
good.
just for one story, at least. Hopefully, for one story. Yeah, just for one story.
Can I even put Odin on YouTube? Well, I am on YouTube. I do have my own channel, obviously. But all that's on there at the moment is a few random videos and some Let's Plays. Well, 2 levels of a Let's Play, which I couldn't be finished to do anymore, and 47 videos of a Let's Play that I intend to carry on.
Anyways, let's move on to the next, more depressing one.
Motherfucker.
No, you cannot strangle puppies for art. Don't worry, everyone. A German artist has been denied the ability to perform his piece, Death as Metamorphosis, in which he was going to strangle 2 puppies to death on stage.
I repeat, motherfucker.
The artist claims he had the noblest of intentions. According to a report in the Berliner Morgenpost newspaper, the provocative piece was meant to highlight the plight of sled dogs in Alaska and hunting dogs in Spain, which are said to be killed in the same way once they can no longer work. Now,
Just say it up straight. Don't do it yourself.
yeah,
You're no better than the people you're protesting against if you then go ahead and do what they were doing.
there's a reason there's a thing called artistic license, so you don't have to strangle dogs on stage.
Plus, to get more people, sort of, just find some women, put them in, like, puppy attire. The rest of it will be naked. More people will pay attention.
No, more people will be paying attention to the naked and less the symbolism.
Yes, but of course, to make it less violent than, of course, puppies who obviously can't enjoy strangulation, there's plenty of humans that enjoy strangulation as a fetish. Find them, make them part of your piece.
While the artist insisted the German constitution guarantees artistic freedom, the Berlin Administrative Court countered with animal protection laws that prohibit killing an animal on stage. And in this case, I'm gonna have to kind of agree with them. You shouldn't be killing a dog, or rather, you shouldn't be killing a puppy on stage.
Oh yeah, you've watched What the Fuck Is Wrong With You. You've probably seen this. As bad as this guy would have been if he went through with it, he was nowhere near as bad as Edison, who basically was so opposed to I think it was direct current, basically the one he didn't invent.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the one where he electrocuted the elephant or whatever it was. Yeah.
Yeah. He electrocuted a lot of things.
To be fair, he was one of those kind of people who, hey, look what I found, guys.
Yeah, he was opposed to it. Yeah, wasn't it? He was wasn't he opposed to AC, therefore used AC to kill things? I think, yeah. Like, this shit's dangerous, bitch. Look at this. I don't know why Edison would be calling people bitches, but maybe he was that kind of guy.
Before I get too depressed thinking about strangling puppies for art, I'm gonna have to just say we should probably move on to the next story, which is, I'm not really sure if it's uplifting or not, but it's entertaining. It's
Pet Parakeet Returned. Yeah.
Pet Parakeet has been returned to a Japanese owner after notifying the police of the owner's address. A pet parakeet was returned to its Japanese owner Wednesday after the bird told police its home address near Tokyo. The male bird escaped Sunday morning from its home in the city of Sagamihara and remained at large before being coaxed into perching on the shoulder of a guest at a nearby hotel. He didn't speak until Tuesday evening, and the first words out of his mouth were the city and district where his owner's home is located. The stunned cops then listened as the parakeet produced the home's block and street number. It's his owner, a 64-year-old woman, once lost another parakeet after it flew away and was determined not to make the same mistake. So, she actually taught this parakeet, you live here.
And also taught it to introduce itself.
Yeah.
The bird's name was found to be Pico-chan, as it said, "You're pretty, Pico-chan."
That's an awesome story. I like this one.
Yeah, this one is awesome.
This is a good one.
And I like the fact that the parakeet sort of, I don't know whether, yeah, sort of identifies, okay, you're a person, you might know how to get me back. And then basically they got brought to the police, and therefore then he goes, looks and goes, these are police. Now produce address.
It's kind of funny. This is awesome enough where I'm not sure if it's actually the section 2 material. It's not horrible.
This is like a...
it's a good breather, though.
This needs its own section.
Yeah, this is section 2B. The best section.
Yeah. We basically have... Section 2 is filled with pros and cons of the world we live on.
Well, Zayla, you can think of it this way. We've got a happy story. We can only get worse from here. And this stupid page always refreshes. But now I'm just bitching. Anyways, let's move on to the next one, shall we? This next one's, it's actually a really boring story. It just has an amazing headline. Obiwan Kenobi arrested in connection to Roseville hit and run.
He done goofed.
Now, look at that
The
guy.
stupid is strong with this one.
And tell me honestly that he looks like Obiwan Kenobi. You can't. That is not Obi-Wan Kenobi. That is not Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson is a sexy beast. That is not a sexy beast.
Higher than his other eye? I don't know where he's going. Head tilted, but one eye is definitely much higher than the other.
I don't know. Obi-Wan Kenobi was arrested during the weekend in connection to a hit-and-run crash that led to a 4-car pileup in mid-March. The 37-year-old who has... I love that the article actually points this out. The 37-year-old who has the same name as the Jedi Master from the Star Wars movies, because someone didn't understand that, was arrested at his Roseville home on April 21st, Roseville police.
What? What is this? What is this Star Wars they talk about? We must now look this up. Mother, go to the video store and pick this up.
Yeah, you wouldn't be reading this story if you didn't know who Obi-Wan Kenobi was. I want to know if this was actually his legal name, or if it's just the name he gave the police because
no.
fuck the police.
I'm betting it's a legal name because there's gonna be. Looking at this guy, he doesn't look like the brightest fella, and his parents probably were around the same, and they're like, "Oh damn it! I love that Star Wars. We need to name one of our kids after it."
Well, he
hey,
is
little sport. You're gonna be called Obi-Wan.
He is 37 though.
Yeah, true. That is a.
Yeah, that if I remember right, and I don't remember. I know I'm a
I'm trying to
bad
think
nerd, but I
when
don't.
the original came out. You
Yeah,
know.
I don't remember when the original Star Wars came out.
Give me a second.
Now, it would be funny if he was actually originally named after Obiwan Kenobi and he didn't just change his name. 76, so that's 30.
1977 it's in here, but you know.
Well, close enough. That's still 35. No, yeah, 35. 36.
So basically, he probably had this wonderful idea after seeing it as a teenager, got his name legally changed the
Yeah,
second he was 18.
he changed his name. Damn, that would have been so much funnier if it was his legal name from birth.
You know what? Now that he's got like the name Kenobi, if this guy ever reproduces, we're gonna be having some basically like fanfic spawn.
Oh god. Oh god. Yes, we are.
Obi-Wan should have got with that Leia chick. My daughter will be called Leia Kenobi.
Ew. But she's like 50 years younger than him.
Look at that face. Does that look like a face that would give a damn if a girl was 50 years younger than her?
No, but ew. That's just. We're done with the funny now.
Yeah.
We're going into the not so funny territory. That's the only way I can really put it. It's just depressing from here. This next story. Man who... Oh, wait, that's right. This was the one that I have to change. Man who dressed as dead mother is guilty of fraud. A man who impersonated his dead mother as part of a real estate scam using lipstick, manicured nails, and even an oxygen tank at a meeting was convicted of fraud on Thursday and faces up to 83 years in prison.
Credit for the effort. He actually thought of the nails and...
Yeah.
You know,
A
the
for
oxygen
effort.
tank.
I mean, to be fair, how much money was this for? Along with the real estate fraud, Parkin and a partner cashed his mother's social security checks every month for 6 years, stealing about $44,000. So, if you're getting
He got
that...
away with it for quite a while.
Yeah, if you're getting that much money... Yeah, I have to say I'd probably, I'd put in that little extra effort to,
Then again,
with the lipstick and all that.
over 6 years, that's not a lot though. Over the course of 6 years. Think of how the average living cost is for 1 year.
Yeah, that $44,000 split over 6 years is not enough to sustain yourself by, but
It's nice.
it is, yeah, it's still a hefty chunk of change.
Yeah.
Wow. In January 2003, 9 months before his mother died, Parkin was forced to sell the building at a foreclosure auction. Soon after, Parkin and another man, Milton Rimolo, 49, filed a fraud lawsuit against the building's new owner under his dead mother's name. Parkin then doctored documents to make it appear that his mother was still alive, and even set up a meeting with the Brooklyn DA's real estate fraud unit to discuss the matter. At the meeting, investigators from the fraud found Parkin dressed as his 77-year-old mother, wearing a red cardigan, lipstick, manicured nails, and breathing through an oxygen tank. I want to know if there was actually oxygen in the tank, or if it was just kind of a for show thing.
I don't know. It depends. Like depends on the price, really. Then again, maybe I'm gonna say it was actual oxygen, mostly because of the amount of effort this guy's put in already,
Yeah.
and also because there is the aspect breathing pure oxygen gets you high.
Uh-huh. That's what I was thinking, too. It's also an excuse to get high, because, come on, why not?
Then again, I mean, if he's supposed to be practicing her voice as well over that time, because you can't just go in silently to
Yeah.
a place and collect the social money.
You have a meeting with the DA, you kind of have to talk to him. You can't just write down your shit. Now,
Yeah, this is basically the one article I am very sad there's no picture for.
yeah, that's my one problem with this article. There's no picture. I want to see what this guy looks like. I want to see if he's just like this bearded motherfucker with like this. He just looks like a man, and there is no way you're covering that shit up. I want to see if he looks like that. Because that would be hilarious if that thing was in a dress, lipstick, mascara, manicured nails, oxygen tank.
You know what I'm picturing now, right?
Do I want to?
Mulan.
Huh. Yeah.
The fat guy
Oh,
in
Christ.
drag.
Oh, that guy. Maybe he looks like Obiwan Kenobi. Oh my god. This guy's Liam Neeson.
You got it wrong again. Liam Neeson was
He did play younger Obi-Wan, didn't he? Prequel
No.
Obi-Wan.
No, I think you're thinking of Ewan McGregor.
Oh, that's... Yeah, aren't I? Yeah.
Liam Neeson played the other guy.
The
Jinn or whatever
Qui-Gon
his name is.
Jinn, but I thought...
I take no credit for that as well. I'm basically been reading what's been
No,
going
yeah,
by
I know.
in
I
the
saw
past.
that too. Yeah, I saw that too. I just thought he was wrong. No, I'm wrong. Turns out I'm just a moron.
Now I'm just trying to pick this Liam Neeson with his full-on Qui-Gon Jinn hair and goatee, trying to be drag.
I assume it would go about as well as Robin Williams in drag. Because they kind of look similar, except Liam Neeson is much more hot.
Fair enough.
There's pictures.
Thank you, Winker.
There's pictures,
Ah,
but you
sorry
can't...
I couldn't find what you requested. What?
It's because drag is censored in the chat. So just take out the 3 asterisks and what is the Winker, what is the word there? Man dresses up as dead mother in what?
Scam, probably.
There we go. Also, this is Weekly World News, so...
Damn it. There we go.
This is Weekly World News, so again, take this with a grain of...
Pinch of salt.
Well, not a grain of salt, more like a
Entire pinch. Or
an
hand.
entire bag of salt. But
No, I just got a security warning trying to load the document.
it's Weekly World News, I wouldn't be all that surprised. Wow. This,
Come on, load. I want to see this.
this looks exactly alike, like this. Like the other story.
What, like Obi-Wan?
No, like the... Wait, what?
It's still trying to load for me. I don't know what's going on now.
Try just canceling it and refreshing the page.
No, it seems to be... This story has killed Firefox.
God.
Maybe because maybe Week to World News is like the English, kill it.
Wow. Wait, what? What? I didn't know the Weekly World News actually reported real news. Even if it's just...
This is the guy dressed up in drag as his dead mother.
This
The old
is
news.
this is the same story. Just so you know, it's just 3 years earlier.
Okay.
Um,
No, it's still not loading. Come on.
I'm just gonna kind of guess that he was. Oh, you know what it is? This
What?
story that we have right now is he was finally convicted of fraud. This story on the Weekly World News is just that he was arrested. Holy
Ah.
shit, it took 3 years to convict him.
Okay. Well, I think the round of applause for the justice system there.
In case it's still not looking and not loading, just check out the stream real fast. Actually, you know what? No, I probably can't. But yeah, this guy
Come on.
does not look like a chick at all.
Fair enough.
This guy is not even remotely a chick.
Okay, there we go.
Although I do have to agree with you, Ian. That is kind of a good disguise.
Well, yeah, because surely the oxygen mask kind of covers up most of your face.
Well, I'm looking at these pictures and I'm not actually seeing the oxygen mask on his face. It might just be the other kind where it's just the tube kind of running into the nose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it's apparently the lady in the red cardigan. Or, well, the guy in the red cardigan with the hair.
Damn it, there's some form of script on
Yeah.
the World News that is crashing my Firefox. Fuck. Restarting Firefox again.
Ugh. Jeez.
Not responding, close it. Right, restore. And basically, that was really weird. The page loaded, then it said this script is making it run slow, close or not. And then basically it went away and made the whole page disappear.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Stop script, there we go.
Live, everyone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
And is this what he looks like without it on?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a soul patch.
Yep. It's funny, though, because looking at this guy, if you compare it to this picture, he looks like the guy on the right.
Yeah, he looks like...
I would expect
Yeah.
that the guy on the right is the one that he's impersonating, but no, apparently he's the old lady in the cardigan.
Hmm.
Wow. That's
And-
just weird.
I mean, still A for effort. I mean, and execution of the disguise itself.
Uh-huh. This is one of the better executed Halloween costumes I've ever seen.
I mean, of course, a lot of old people wear those glasses basically because their eyes are kind of get really hurt by such
Yeah.
direct contact with sunlight, but at that age.
Hmm. Which is
And
lucky.
He's kind of got the muscles starting to, give in on the face
Mhm.
expression as well.
Hmm.
So yeah, he's doing it rather well. I almost wish he didn't get caught.
Almost.
because it's like you've put this much effort into it.
Uh-huh.
Damn it! Why couldn't this one get away? I mean, the only person he's really hurting is his dead mother.
Well, no, not really, because he is
Yeah,
he is
tax
scamming
Yeah.
Social Security money, rent subsidies. He filed a lawsuit. Yeah, he is doing all of that. But
It's
besides that,
Yeah, I mean, you got greedy, dude.
Uh-huh.
I'll see you later, Time Bomb. If you had kept it petty,
Then
I
they
wouldn't
might
be
not have
okay
caught on.
with it, but I
Mhm.
wouldn't have. It would have been enough for them not to actively seek you out.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we've got one more story for tonight. Um,
In section 2.
well, yeah, one more Section 2 story for tonight. And this one's kind of, well, I'd say it's kind of special, but that's kind of the, point. Yes, cops. Bullet casing falls out of suspect's rear end during search. Police say a spent bullet casing fell out of a drug dealer's rear end during a strip search. Authorities say the bullet fell out of 25-year-old Nathaniel Wack Jr. during a strip search after police arrested him following a shooting incident in North Charleston.
Ass so fat that it catches my casings.
Uh-huh.
That ass.
It was a drive-by.
You gotta think, wouldn't you notice? Because wouldn't that casing still be hot upon contact?
Oh god, yeah, I didn't even think of that. That would be hot.
Well, it didn't fall out right away. It probably branded itself to his skin.
Well, I don't think it was accidental.
As in, he picked it up off the floor and hid it there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. I was expecting him to be having, because they have the pants hanging around the thighs. Kind of thing. So his
Yeah.
arse would be on display enough to catch a bullet case.
That would be entertaining as hell. He did have marijuana, 15 grams of. Actually, they discovered a large quantity of green plant-like material weighing 15 grams that tested positive for THC, and located a digital scale next to the marijuana.
Pete, and Whack. I like that picture and the things under it.
Pete, and Whack.
And the first Pete's a girl, apparently.
Pete's the last name, I'm guessing.
Mm.
Trying to find the name.
They all, despite... Wait, I need to make this picture bigger.
Oh, that's right. There's a plus button.
Yeah.
Pete, and Whack. This one is the one the bullet casing fell out of.
The one on the right?
The one on the right. These two are just... yeah.
They all probably share about a single brain cell between them.
Yeah.
The rest of which they killed with their drugs.
None of them look like they have any idea what they're
You can see
doing.
the center one. He's concentrating so hard. He's like, breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah, I agree, Ian. The guy, Whack, does look like Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
A little bit, at least.
Yeah. Well, it's not spot on, but I can see it.
It's close.
Yeah, then again, now it's just been pointed out by Kirst. The left one, well, maybe Pete is his or its first name. Maybe that's a wig. Or maybe it's a dude who just realized getting his hair did.
Yeah. Maybe they just gave up.
That's a masculine jawline.
Takasha Pete. No, it is female.
Okay.
Yes.
Trapped a sound.
And no, this is not Memphis news. It is North Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay.
Have
we had a Florida story?
No, I don't think we actually had anything Florida this week.
How about you?
This is a really long story. I haven't found anything about him shitting bullets.
Takasha Pete was charged with 2 accounts of possession of a stolen pistol since the weapon was found in her home.
That's it?
Yeah.
No.
So basically, Takasha probably fired it. It pinged out and landed in the other guy's ass.
That makes it hilarious.
And because he's basically got no brain to compute pain, he just didn't notice. He's just like, huh? Okay, what came out of my ass?
This reporter, Ray
That's gonna be a
Rivera,
great story.
Ray Rivera really knows how to catch your eye on an article.
Yep.
The only mention, besides the headline, of spent bullet casing falls out of suspect's rear end during search is the last sentence. A police report states that as officers were conducting a strip search at the detention center, a spent brass Winchester shell casing fell out of Wack's rear end. That's it. That's the only part that's relevant to the headline.
Well,
The rest of it, yeah, the
the
rest of
book
it's
is
describing the search, the investigation, the crime. It's all normal police blotter crap. The only part that mentions it is the bottom and the very top.
Mm.
That's annoying.
Here comes back the quality. You went robot for a second there.
Oh,
I'm not sure if it affected the stream or just me.
I have no idea.
Yeah. You stupid bastards. That's about the only thing I can say there. But I just picture it going, huh? Is there a bullet casing came out my ass? Ah, I thought I smelled burnt flesh.
That's where I put it.
Or if we're going to be ever so slightly racist, which of course everyone is, it's sort of like, oh, that's what that smell was. I thought we were passing a chicken place.
I thought we were passing Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
I love me some chicken.
Or it's something like just a Colonel chicken. You know, it's like one of those knockoff ones that they have in the ghetto. Call the Colonel's chicken.
Damn it, now I
fucking
want
hell.
KFC. Damn it, it's like 11 o'clock at night and I want Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh yeah, does Popeyes exist, or was that just a little Nicky thing made up?
No, it's still here. We've got one just down the street for me.
Fair enough. Because I basically all I ever hear about chicken wise is KFC, and I started thinking, is Popeyes just in Little Nicky, or does it actually exist? You know?
No, Popeyes is it's more of a seafood. Well, fast food, seafood kind of thing. If I remember right, I haven't been to Popeyes in forever.
Fair enough.
Now I'm hungry. Oh, I have pizza downstairs, but that's not KFC. That's depressing.
You know what? Kentucky Fried on pizza.
Oh god, that sounds disgustingly amazing. Oh, Popeyes is
And-
chicken.
And instead of the tomato base, it's the chicken gravy from KFC.
But I like the tomato paste.
True. Yeah. I guess you could have both. It'll probably still taste nice.
No,
Like a
it,
drizzled on top thing rather than an entire coating.
it doesn't have anything to do with the cartoon Popeye, Ian Kid.
No.
So,
Because I remember in the movie they also like, Popeye's chicken is the shiznit. And like they even used it to convert demons onto the good side. But they're basically looking at it as if they didn't know what it was, and they go, you put it in your mouth. And then you move your mouth up
oh
and down.
god.
And then basically another one to make the demons good was bunnies, and basically during the teaching them to eat the Popeyes, one of them bites an ear off a bunny and goes, not you, not you.
So what did we have today? We had, oh yeah, that's right, with the Facebook photos. That one was Hadesbane. That was from Hadesbane, thank you for that. But for the rest of them, I believe I found them either myself or they were just from Zayla.
Hmm. So we've had basically Thug fail, Grandma win, well, Mother win, until the point they got caught because they were trying to basically go a bit too far with it.
Uh-huh. The best pet ever.
Yeah, and then and then and also how not to treat your pet.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, just because they can't do the work anymore, give them to someone else.
Exactly.
Somebody probably wanted as a house pet, you know, probably an old person who can't work anymore, just like these animals.
Yeah.
Your mother, you know, maybe she's still alive and she can't work. That's why you're having to work so hard. Retire the dog to your mother.
And then we also had Obi-Wan.
Yes, we did have Obi-Wan.
I really want to know how he got the name. I really do.
I'm gonna say this is basically the Lost Chronicles, because it's basically Star Wars Episode 0. Oh wait, no, it's in a galaxy far, far away, a long time ago.
Yeah.
This will be the 7th?
Like episode 80 trillion.
Mm. Yeah.
I want to know when he changed his name. Because obviously he changed his name. He was born before
It
the
sounds like a
series.
drunken frat thing.
Hey guys, you know what, guys, you know what would be a great idea? Guys, listen, guys. I'm changing my name to Obiwan Kenobi.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome, man.
That's the stupidest idea ever, but dude, you should totally do it.
I mean, like, every time you, like, get your name called out in Kmart, they'll be saying, hey, can Obi-Wan Kenobi come to aisle 2 and clean up the sick?
Obi-Wan Kenobi on aisle 2. Obi-Wan, aisle 2.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, apprentice, puked up on tile 2.
Wow. I think it would have been funnier if he changed his name to something a little bit more obscure, like
Voltron?
no, something from Star Wars, from the movies, just a little bit more obscure. Not Chewbacca. Chewbacca doesn't have a second, first and last name.
I mean, everyone kind of knows Lando when they know Star Wars, but people who don't know Star Wars would just know nothing about him. Whereas people who don't know Star Wars still know
Obi-Wan
like Luke
Kenobi.
Skywalker and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So maybe
Maybe
if you name
Lando.
yourself Lando Calrissian. I pronounced that completely wrong, but you know.
Yeah, but the only problem is he's white.
That's the thing, though. People will be like, I know I've heard your name somewhere before. They'll Google it. Well, when it gets to that point later in his life when Google's available.
Yeah.
And then you go click, and they'll be like, the fuck?
He could change his name to Jabba the Hutt. Jabba, middle name the, last name Hutt.
Yeah, but then again, wasn't, like, a long time ago, wasn't Jabba actually used in Pizza Hut adverts?
Hell if I
Or
know.
was that just a parody?
I
Pizza
have
the
no
Hut.
idea.
That might have just been Spaceballs.
Well, I think it would be funny if I did ever meet anyone, not just a white guy who's trying to be entertaining as hell, like maybe a black guy who actually really looked like Lando Calrissian. I think it'd be hilarious if.
Plus,
his...
also, just the name Lando is a cool name.
Uh-huh.
I mean, even if you don't like Star Wars, Lando is a cool name.
Yeah, I would want to name my kid Lando just because it sounds badass. Of course, it helps that Billy D. Williams, Lando Calrissian, but
Well, yeah.
just Lando alone, that sounds cool.
Yeah. And of course, like, you know, Boba Fett and then later in life, Jango Fett.
Alright, anyways, we're going to take one more break before
Then
we...
again, there's probably quite a few people called Bubba. Mostly in prisons.
Yeah. We're going to take one more quick break before we go on to the little bit more controversial of the news sections. We'll be back in just a minute or two. See you all then. Oh, it's the one in the deal with it gif.
I like how everyone the second they see it is, oh yes, that.
That. Yes, I have seen that.